Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and sorry, I've got hay fever, so sorry if I sound a little bit groggy today. But today we are checking out the Aluminium Cygnus, and this has been a very interesting battle song that, to be honest, when it came out, I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of cool. And then I totally forgot about it. Oh, sorry, I might actually need to take a tablet for this. But this is a battle song that I didn't expect to receive. And so it's really cool that I got it here for review. Of course, it being an LDY product, it comes dummy sharp. And when it comes to LDY's aluminium products, I don't have an Orion, but I do have a Sirius to compare it to, which I guess it would be going head-to-head with, right? Which, when I flip them both, this is the first time I'm actually flipping them kind of side by side. I know which one I'd rather have, just from this. But I will say, this thing sounds really cool. First of all, yeah, obviously LDY tolerances, this stuff, I mean, no wiggle. Sounds like if you gave sounds like if you gave a Cygnus some crack and then put it on a diet. And it's really comfortable, to be honest. It feels kind of like the old WZM, but they've solved the grip issues. Got better jumping than the real Cygnus. This LED is the same kind of scale pieces, these G10 bits. They're really nice. I think they're quite pretty. It's got new hardware. This is kind of a newer development. And yeah, I think it holds together really well as we channel construction. And not gonna lie, the balance is I like it better than the real Cygnus, to be honest. It's a little less handle bias. It's a bit more neutral than the real one. It weirdly feels almost chunkier than the Cygnus. I'm guessing that's just because it has a flat channel here at the back, where they try to do some cutouts to maybe for grip or something. But I mean, it's not bad. Like, I quite like it. It's just it just leaves something to be desired. I think that the battle song itself is very cool. It flips very well. If this is your only aluminium battle song, this is fantastic. Or your only, semi-grail worthy battle song. I also think it's great because it's got some customization ability. I think the blade is really cool. I'd love to see this blade on a real Cygnus. I don't know if the geometry is the same. It probably is, so it probably does fit. But the blade is very cool. I love the insert. It's got a G10 insert in the blade that's like, I've never seen that before. I also love the PVD coating, right? Just this DLC black finish. It looks super, super awesome. And it does kind of flip like a Cygnus. If the balance was quite... Well, yeah, the difference is... Yeah, I actually take that back. It doesn't really flip like a Cygnus. If you guys are interested, I'm happy to compare this A and B to a Cygnus. But what it does kind of flip like is this Sirius V4. It kind of flips like this if it just had a bit more blade weight. So kind of this is just slightly less competitive. And it's got a similar feeling in the hand, just more round rather than angular like this guy, which I quite like the angular because the aluminium makes it actually quite comfortable rather than something which, like the Alpha Beast being titanium, makes it quite, the angular titanium makes it actually quite uncomfortable. Whereas this, pretty different. There's your sound comparison. And I think LDY are absolutely killing it with the blades that they make. They look fantastic. I mean, their designs in general, they're just really, really cool. And this thing, it has surprised me a little bit. I've been flipping it here and there. There's something that I don't quite like about it. One, it's got this humongous thigh gap. Like, what is that? Like, really, guys? So it's not very nice to catch like this. And there's just a feeling when you do that. It's just a little bit off. So, overall, is it a good battle song? Yeah, but I wouldn't buy it. Nor would I really... I mean, I couldn't not recommend it, to be honest, because it is a good battle song. But I'm like, if you've had a real Cygnus, what's a real one? If you've had a titanium Cygnus, this won't scratch the itch for you. It's not the same. If you've never had a Thai Cygnus, though, this would give you a pretty good idea of how it feels like. But then again, I'd probably just get the WZM clone, because I think that's closer. Right, like, this is very much like kind of its own thing. And it's good. I just don't think it's... I think it's one of LDY's weaker products, to be honest. It's probably the weakest product of theirs that I've tried. I've not tried the Orion. And I've not tried the Kite. But I have this, I have the Vixen, I have some of the other, you know, the other main battle swords they make. And to be honest, it's my least favourite of them. It's just not special. Kind of reminds me of the Totori, in the way that, like, it's just kind of sad. Like, I guess once you've tried so many battle songs, it becomes, you know, you become kind of picky as to what really stands out from the crowd. And usually I try to pick out the ones that really do stand out from the crowd. But this kind of aesthetically does. Performance-wise, it really just kind of disappears, though. Although I do like the balance. It's one of my... It's probably, you know, about as close to my preferred balance as I can probably get it. I mean, what is it? Like, you know, neutral. This is pretty neutral. You know, Chaplin's well. Fans well. I mean, you can see that it fans well. Oh. Rollovers well. You know, it does all the tricks really well. You know, helix, aerials. Yeah, no problem catching things like this. And it is a really, really nice battle song, but I say don't really buy one of these guys. I don't see the point. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you like how it looks, go for it. But, like, if you're on the fence, I think it's much cooler and nice. Get yourself a Series V4. You have a lot more fun flipping it, to be honest. And I think it feels nicer in the hand. Like, the flipping feels nicer in the hand. Even, like, the sound it makes. Even though I think it's more boring of a sound than... Because it does have some of that Cygnus sound to it. I think a real Cygnus will satisfy you more. And it is quite expensive, from what I remember. Don't quote me on that, but, like, I'm pretty sure these aren't the cheapest aluminium battle songs in the world. But they are cool, and so there is that, and I can't blame them for being cool. That's pretty much it. I just wanted to give you guys some overview thoughts on this guy. The flipping's pretty good. It's not my favourite. I've been picking it up quite a lot. You know, I'd probably pick it up more than I picked that up. And the blade's awesome. I wonder if that fits on there. Would that look cool? Not really. I don't know, I feel like this blade suits it much more. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm just gonna probably leave it there. Sorry that the videos have been slow this week. Other than the next video, well, the next one should be the anodization video. My birthday's coming up, so I've just been quite busy. Yeah. Either the next one or the next one after that will be the anodization of the Belly Plus Seraph, and then the full review will be afterwards. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave any questions you have about the Aluminium Cygnus and how it compares to the Thai Cygnus or WZM Cygnus or Apocalypse Cygnus, which I can only sort of talk about. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Leave a like and a comment and a subscribe, and consider becoming a channel member. And also, big shout out to, sorry, let me pull their names up, if you'll excuse me. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. How do I pull up their names? Good lord, YouTube is one of those where it's a bit tricky. Oh my goodness. Right. I guess while I try to pull this up, this is you guys' opportunity to, you know, go down into this section and leave some comments. Yeah, leave some comments. Oh. That's terrible. YouTube, why are you hiding information from me? YouTube is hiding information. There we go. Big shout out to Midnight Flips. As a channel member. Sorry. That took way longer than it should have. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll leave you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.